So today you join me on the way to a venue for a special event station. Apologies for the voice, I'm just getting rid of a cold. So I sound a bit like Barry White at the moment. We're participating in Railways on the Air weekend, and the station we're setting up is Golf Bravo 1 Sierra Delta Romeo, the Stockton and Darlington Railway, which was the world's first passenger railway. It ran from Shildon through Darlington to Stockton-on-Tees in 1825, and we're just about to cross the original track bed, which is just here, right where we are now on this crossing. That's where to the left is Darlington, Shildon, to the right Stockton. So a little bit more about the station as we get closer to the QTH. So we're further north in County Durham now, near Shildon, which was the start of the Stockton and Darlington Railway, and we're about to get to Fred G1 DFN's QTH, which is a special location. It's an original winding engine house for lowering coal wagons down a hill, and it was from Fred's house that the dignitaries who were going to take part in that inaugural run of the world's first passenger railway on the 27th of September 1825 started their journey. They inspected the winding engine, and this is we're just passing underneath what would have been an old bridge with a track. They inspected the winding engine and were lowered down from effectively Fred's house. This is the track on the right here, if you can see. I'll bend that down a bit. And then they set off on their journey with locomotion number 1 and its train of coal wagons and the appropriately named carriage called Experiment, and that was the first train in the world to carry passengers, and the rest is history. We all rely on trains. So this is the hamlet of Brusselton. And this end house side on is where the winding engine was. So in front of us is a slope, an incline that would have been too steep for coal wagons, hence the winding engine would lower them down. So here we are for the special event station. This is the winding house engine, the QTH for the shack, and the incline's just down here. So here are some of the original sleepers for the rail lines, and it would have gone all the way down that bank. That way is Shildon, the start of the railway. And when do we get onto the radio here, you call? Well, we're nearly there. This is locomotion number 1, that engine that pulled the first train in 1825, so nearly 200 years old. Here's a famous picture showing it crossing a bridge in Darlington. You can see all the coal wagons, the passengers, and the carriage Experiment just behind the wagons. And here we're just setting up the station. Fred's shack is in the house, but we're setting up in that garage there, so we need to reroute some cabling and coax, and I'll show the antennas while they're on the ground. So we're just connecting everything up to go to the garage. We've got a tri-bander for HF, a 6 metre, which I don't think we'll be using, 2 metre, and then we've got a vertical which will do 17 and 10, I think. So we're just sorting that out, and over here we've got co-linears for 2, so we're just getting the final bits sorted, and then we'll erect this tower. And rerouting a station from a shack to a garage involves a lot of faff, rewiring greasy rotators with different colour schemes, which is always fun, plus undoing weatherproofed patch leads and new coax runs and so on. And as well as the beams, we've got an inverted V dipole, you can see there off that bar. We use that a lot, and if you wire anything up wrong, this is where you end up.
Until we handed it over to the idiots that got it from the Packwood Museum and stood it outside in the winter full of water. So I looked after it. And thanks for that. Thank you for calling in, most welcome. And my best wishes, stay safe and well, stay on the radio. GB1SDR QRZ, please.
So here you can see our HF station was an FTDX10 driving an RM amplifier. We had a few technical issues which we removed the amplifier and we did a bit of rewiring as well. On VHF we were using this TS711E, again driving a microset amplifier into the collinear, and we worked a good few FM stations locally. Well, we had a good weekend. We had a few technical difficulties we overcame. I think there's about 37 special event stations in all, generally on 40 metres, and I think everyone had a good time. Our QRZ page was looked up over 400 times, so a good promotion for the history of the Stockton and Darlington Railway.
You just get your station in order, please. It's for CNN.
If you like and subscribe, you'll be notified of new videos when they're released on the channel. 73.